Okay, how I managed to travel through Japan only with $600 for a month. Hi there, my name is Licanius, and today we are going to take a closer look on how I traveled Japan with only 600 bucks. I'm not gonna include the price of the plane ticket because it depends on where you're from. For me it was around $650. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna break this video in a few points. The first is gonna be all the cities I was managed to cover on my trip. Second is going to be the transport and how I did it. Third is gonna be accommodation. And four, the food. Of course, the food. What you gonna do without it? Okay, let's start. On my trip, I covered a few big cities and also some small ones. I visited Tokyo, Yokohama, Nagoya, Kyoto, Osaka, and Kobe. Even when I had the whole month for these cities, I was not able to cover them as much as I loved them. My favorite city of them all is Kyoto. I enjoyed everything about it. First thing I did when I arrived at Narita airport is that I went to the train station and bought a Pasmo card. Fun fact is that you can even print your name on it and take it away as a souvenir when you leave. Here's my name printed, and of course there are other popular types and some of them are Suica and Ikoka. Between big cities I use the coach, but you have to book in it in advance and you'll get the place where it leaves from. I took the night coaches because you don't have to find a place to stay, and it's free stay. Wow, it's kind of comfortable. It can be done, but I don't think it's for everyone. But that's up to you. I'm not making you do it. It's just what I did, and it was awesome. In the big cities, I used to train or walk. I walked a lot, but it was hot. I visited in summer, and the 40 degrees Celsius was not fun at all because I had a huge backpack on my back, and oh boy. Well, I enjoyed it nonetheless, but it was way harder that way. So if you travel, keep it as low as you can on the things you bring with yourself. So yeah, I even tried the hitchhike. It went really well, honestly. As you hear, stories about Japan that Japanese are really good and kind people. I think it's true actually. I was able to take my first hitchhike ever in under 30 minutes, even though I was at a terrible place to hitchhike from, the city I was going to. And the ride, guys, was just absolutely hilarious. The Japanese man who took me, he didn't speak English at all, so I had to speak with my absolutely broken Japanese. And it was the best ride ever, honestly. Do it at least once, cause you won't regret it at all. And also I forgot, here is the sign I used. See, it's easy. So yeah, this way we go to accommodation. So how I did it, I didn't stay at hostels or hotels that much. I used the site named Couchsurfing, and it's actually awesome because you can provide and stay at places for free, and you meet a lot of people that way. I stayed at a few places and everyone was so kind. It was like the best times ever of the trip because they can show you around the city because they really know the things around, and it's just awesome. The time I spend with the residents was the best time I had in Japan at all. So yeah, um, I even brought a tent with me. Luckily, I didn't have to use it that much. There were 2 nights I was absolutely unable to find anyone to host me, or I didn't really want to go to hotel because I just didn't feel that way. The tent was way easier for me, and yeah, you can put up your tent in a park, but make sure you don't disturb any residents, cause they wouldn't be really happy about it. And yeah, you can actually tent up and tent around as long as you don't disturb anyone and clean after yourself. That's all it takes, and it's free. And in the summer, it's not bad at all because outside it's hot, and you definitely won't freeze to death because it's impossible. So yeah, that's how I did with the accommodation, and I definitely want you to come to the site named Couchsurfing because it's actually awesome. It helped me a lot to put my costs down, and I met a lot of friendly, funny people. So just go for it. Do it. It's fun, believe me. Okay, so we are near the point who you all been waiting for, and that is food. The food in Japan is actually awesome. It's one of my favorite cuisines out of everything I've ever ate. But not everything. It's just I have really some dishes I absolutely adore, but there's sushi I dislike like really hard. I know it's a boom. I don't like sushi even I love Japanese food. How do I do it? So yeah, there are dishes like ramen, soba, kare, and so on that I actually adore. One of my favorite dishes is gyudon. It's grilled or simmered meat on a rice, and it's delicious. You have to try it when you're in Japan because that's the food I ate the most. I really loved it. Do it. So yeah, that's gonna be all about this trip. If you have any questions, just ask me. I'm not gonna bite you. And I'm really wanting to go back, but this time I'm going to the south. Oh, I want to go to the north of Tokyo. And hope you're gonna be the part of it, cause I think it's really exciting. Even though I travel alone, I think you can meet a lot of interesting people. I even keep in touch with some of them, and yeah, it's just like that. If you're not sure if you really want to go and travel, there's only one thing for you to do. Pack up your things and go. Believe me, you're gonna have a blast.